Check
3.
out.
Check out
out
my melody. Ooh, check 1.
Let me see your
Never
fist.
meant
I mean your dicks in the air.
Put your dicks in the air!
You know, I think what they did was, you know, they said, hey, how can we make this game even worse?
Do you think they know that we don't have pants on?
We just get up.
Dicks out for RE3.
Dicks out!
I forgot I turned the mixer off. Usually I don't. We're back, everyone. Yes, let's go.
We're back again with a afternoon stream because that's when we're going to be streaming for the next 2 weeks
Yes.
because there's curfews. But what's going on, John Lemley? What's going on, Handsome Hanson, Nintendo Power, Francis,
Callum, John Lemley.
Sanking, Joey Moore, Chemis, Spectre, Fairly Fickle. I'm out
Fairly
here
Fickle.
dumping mulch.
Yeah, she was telling me she has a new job.
Okay.
Has to stay 6 feet apart. Good luck, Fairly Fickle. Camise Rogers is here. No, there isn't enough screaming for it to be like Raccoon City.
Yeah, not
More like
enough.
Silent Hill.
Not quite enough. We got a special game for you today. This is Resident Evil Revelations.
Yes.
What's up, Shy
And
Boy?
We are playing it on the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Anthony's going to be beginning it today.
We're going to be swapping chapters, I guess?
Episodes.
Episodes, rather?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
There's 12 episodes. We'll be swapping episodes. And that's kind of how it's going. What's up, Shadow Stalker? What's up, Arab Monkey? Don't get the corona, Fairly Fickle. While you're out there spreading mulch. The mulch is in the trees, and the trees is in the corona. And Chris is in the trees looking for bananas.
Chris is looking forever.
He's looking for bananas. Me, Chris. Me look for banana in Antarctica
Good Veronica.
with Jessica. She's a whore.
We're going to create save data. Yes, we are.
Yes, we're starting fresh.
No, we're not.
You hit no. It's just you have to create save data to save. We get all the bonuses for all the extra guns.
Right.
See, look, I told you Joey was going to say that. He says, finally, you play on the Switch. Yeah, so we're going to be playing campaign today. We're going to go through all 12 episodes and enjoy. I'm trying. I've got my mask on. Haha.
I've been busy helping my mom remodel the back porch, so I've been carrying around 40 pounds of concrete. Damn.
Yeah, right?
What's going on, Aaron?
Excuse me. That's Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Don't ever forget. Don't ever forget. That's Aaron. Can you guys shake hands real quick? We already have. If one of us has the Rona, we're gonna both have it. So what does it matter?
Yeah. We both fucking work in a cesspool anyway.
Yeah. I've only ever played Rev 2. Keen to see how this one is. Well, Ronin, this one's actually really good. These are the upscaled textures from the 3DS. They are on the Nintendo Switch. This is actually, I think, my favorite rendition of Jill up until Remake 3. Jill has real, like, character in this game. I really like it. Yeah, I really like Jill in this game. And Chris. I like Chris in this game, too.
Yeah, Handsome Hanson, you can spot the RPD station in the R3 demo. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. It's been a little while since I played through it from front to back, but Pitcher said this game felt very dark, but also confusing to play during early parts in the cruise ship. Regardless, the game is a lot of fun, and it took me 5 tries to beat the final boss. Yeah, there's some parts that can be a bitch in this game. But usually me and John were just saying it's pretty linear too. That's
yeah,
a
it's
good
not
thing.
it's not too bad.
But yeah, in regards to bosses, yeah, that's something that they could be a pain in the ass. And this is the last time they used Julia Voth as Jill. Or it's not really Julia Voth, right? It's kind of like more. It is Julia Voth, is it? In this game, it's like
the appearance.
Yeah, it's like not really.
It's a skeleton of her, but it's
right.
It's CG.
Yeah, it's not like how it was in remake. All right, so here we are.
Yeah, I like the color on this game. I don't know why. Like, obviously, one of my biggest complaints about Resident Evil 5 is that it has that green filter. This game definitely has like a blue filter on a lot of it. But I guess I just like blue more on the eyes. So I don't mind it as much. But I definitely recognize this game is like very blue.
Yeah, it's very blue and black.
It's very blue and black, yeah.
It's been abandoned for
But it's awesome. Her voice acting in this game is pretty decent too.
That's where we came from.
I never played this Revelations, but I have played Rev 2. Seems like a good game. 2 is fun. 2 was fun. 2 is Claire, so 2 is near and dear to me. But this game's really good as well. I remember playing this game on the 3DS, the demo. I never actually owned it on the 3DS. I only had it on the demo. I never got around to purchasing it.
I was finally able to play this on the 360 when it came out in 2012.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Joey says he beat this game in 4 days on the Switch. He would have beat it sooner if he didn't play Breath of the Wild all the time. Yeah, this was one of the early Switch games that I picked up because
It's a
I
nice
knew it
game
was
to
a
have
winner.
on the Switch.
Yeah, I just knew it was a winner. I knew it was going to be worth having.
There's blood coming from the ducks.
Blood on Nintendo? Nani?
There's blood on Reggie's face.
Sean says he's working from home listening to you guys talk about Revelations.
That's awesome, man.
Nice, man. Hopefully your work is going well. Don't let us distract you. Make sure you're doing your work.
But let us distract you.
Yeah, but absolutely, let us distract you. Enjoy Revelations talk while you're doing it. So up until this point in the Legacy series, this is what, the 4th boat we've been on? The 5th boat?
Yeah, we've been on a lot of fucking
We've
boats.
been on a lot of boats. Resident Evil loves boats, man.
Yeah, I'm seasick after this Legacy series.
We've been on a boat in Gaiden. We've been on a boat in Resident Evil 5. We've been on a boat in Dead Aim, obviously. We've been on a boat. We're going to be on multiple boats in this game, which is always fun. There's Trish, the soda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Trish. I feel like we've been on another boat.
We definitely been on another boat.
Joey says, Jill's voice sounds like Rukia from Bleach, or is that me?
In this game?
This
I don't
is
know.
Rukia. Yes, this is Rukia from Bleach. This is the same voice actress. Were you guys surprised about Jessica? I wasn't. No, I pretty much knew Jessica. When Parker is whispered to by Conan O'Brien, I knew Jessica was evil.
Conan.
Yeah, Conan's in this game. I remember getting this on the 3DS back in the day. Good times, and the Switch version is an improvement. Absolutely, yeah. This game runs like grease on on every console other than the 3DS, which the 3DS ran fine too. It just looked really downgraded. But on the PS4, the Xbox, and even the Wii U and the Switch ports, they all run like, they're really smooth.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Give me a hand.
Resident Evil does love labs. Yeah, we'll be on a boat in 6 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were also on a boat in 4,
Yeah.
even though it was only a boss fight.
It was only a boss fight.
I got something.
Lots of boats.
I think it's a gun.
I was playing Dead Space 2 for the first time last night. I think it's the best survival horror game of the last decade after RE2 Remake.
Dead Space 2 is an amazing one.
Dead Space 2 is really good.
I'm
I
happy
like
you're
it.
finally playing it
Yeah.
after 9 years.
Well, he's got nothing to rush for. There won't be a 4th one.
That's true. Play 2 and then you probably stop after that.
Jill looks garbage in this game. I disagree. I think she looks fine.
I don't think she looks bad.
Doesn't look as good as she does in Remake
And
3.
it's the last time we actually play as her
Yeah.
until Resident Evil 3 Remake. So
Dead Space 1 is better in my opinion, says Spectre.
I definitely
I
definitely agree. I like
I
the
agree
first one
too.
over two,
Yeah.
but they're both amazing.
they're
And
both good.
like how we always say, if we prefer one over the other,
Yeah.
it doesn't make the other one bad like that. It's just like one is just it's so great because
Dead Space 2 is really good, but Dead Space 1 was the beginning.
right,
And Dead Space 1 didn't suffer from what Resident Evil 1 suffered from because of the time that it was out.
right.
So it had like Resident Evil 4 to kind of piggyback off of.
Yeah, and then Dead Space 2 is like, well, how can we actually give Isaac Clarke a character? He didn't
Exactly.
say anything in one. He had
He didn't
no
say anything,
dialogue,
yeah.
and then they made that better. So,
Which was the biggest weakness of
right,
of that
exactly.
first
So it's
game.
like they just tweaked it, and the gameplay is still solid. So
Yeah, for sure. And then 3 went a little bit off the rails, but 3's not like bad.
3's not terrible.
3's not
game,
like
no.
Dino Crisis.
Three is like how I would say Resident Evil 6 was. There's
Yeah.
way too much action,
Yeah.
and it just was a little too much.
The multiplayer was fun though.
multiplayer's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me and Danger Dylan played some Dead Space 3, and I enjoyed playing it, but it's not, it's not the best. NTS Special Report.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first Aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar
What's up, Jesse
energy
Reese?
been
He says
used
he's
to
watching
supply
while
power
on
to an
lunch.
entire city.
Or she.
But in 2004,
Jesse Reese is watching while on lunch. I hope you enjoy your lunch, Jesse. And
Yes, thanks for watching us.
thank you for watching us.
They not only released a virus, but
Got a couple
also
people in the
several
chat saying
creatures.
Jessica was annoying or they didn't like Jessica.
Complicating the
They were trying to do more
This launched
Ada
Yeah.
Wong with her, but it fell flat. I agree. I think Jessica's my least favorite character in this game.
Yeah.
She's not really that intriguing, and you can kind of tell early on that she's like not a likable character.
I prefer the character of Moira in Revelations 2 in regards to new characters that they tried to
Yes,
show us in
absolutely.
Revelations. Some people don't like Moira.
I like him though.
Yeah.
O'Brien's awesome. Oh, I love Moira.
Right.
Moira's awesome.
I know some people might have different opinions of her,
Yeah.
but I liked her character more than like Jessica's character in this game. Because these Revelation games are always trying to give us something new, some kind of new characters, some kind of new, BOW or something.
Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, the only thing I didn't like about Rev 1 was Jessica.
Following the incident, the
Terra
LTRE
Grigia wishes it was
announced
Raccoon
has
City.
successfully disbanded the
And this guy
terrorist
just looks evil.
called Veltro.
Oh, look at that beard.
Yeah, dude, you can't have a pointed
It is
beard.
now 2005.
It is 2005.
Space Burrito said some weird hairstyles in this game. Yeah, they definitely went Final Fantasy with some of their hairstyles.
As
I
you
like
can
it, though.
see,
Look at the
lost
dick
city of
tower.
Terra Grigia remains
The dick tower can
inaccessible,
still be seen
a
from the water.
silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
When you take into consideration that this was a 3DS game, though, it's kind of amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of wetsuits in this game. Rachel is the hottest, and Rachel is my favorite. Raymond looks weird. Yes.
Fucking Bill Murray, bro.
It is.
There you two are. O'Brien.
I hate that outfit on Parker. It looks
He
so
looks like a
dumb.
fucking trucker.
He really does. He looks like he's about to fly a little pilot, like a little plane.
Should bring Carlos back instead of Parker. Well, we'll be seeing a lot more Carlos than Parker.
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
I just wonder how this game would have been if we got the original Revelations that we saw
Yeah.
years ago.
The one with Chris and Jill pointing guns at each other.
Yeah, and
With the
Chris has a
fake Chris,
clone, and Chris
yeah.
is sitting there, and he's like, I messed up.
Yeah.
What did Chris do?
What did he do?
What did he do? We'll never find out because that version of the game was just scrapped. That is, that's
That's
it.
crazy,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty nuts. What's going on, hockey fan?
What's up, hockey fan?
What's wrong with Dead Space 3? A lot of wrongs, says One Punch Man.
John Lumley says, "What if you were bored on a Tuesday afternoon, but LTRE said Resident Evil Revelations Legacy live stream?
Then you watch.
Then you watch. Did you see that lightning?
Yeah.
Basically, it's going over what your Genesis scanner is able to do.
Ah, look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Red Hawk. King ammo. Same ammo from 4 and 5, I think, right?
Yeah.
The Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an
Metal
accurate reading.
detected.
Metal
Scan the
detected.
carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
I'm getting something.
Do me a favor. Go back real quick. Before you progress and do the cutscene. Scan O'Brien. Like, aim it at him. He has a little Easter egg. Wait, just keep doing it.
What's the reading say? That I'm one section.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he has a little... What's the reading say? I'm a sexy motherfucker.
That's funny.
Did you guys know that Veltro is Italian for greyhound?
I didn't know that.
I did not know that, but isn't a dog their logo?
It moved.
So that would make sense. Oh, I'm pretty sure I remember there being a dog on the logo. Revelations 2's graphics are kind of bad even for a 2015 game. I don't really think the graphics are that bad.
They weren't that bad, but yeah, they definitely were a little bit cheaper on the
For
cheaper
sure,
side.
yeah.
But because that was one of the last games they did on the old engine that they were using.
Yeah. I feel like these games are also done on a big budget, like a small budget.
Right.
Like a big, I meant to say a big budget, like
I
limit.
suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight. I see you two are okay.
Anthony is playing chapter 1, and then I'll be taking over for chapter 2, or episode 2.
Ugh, that smell. Must have ruptured from
It is
gas.
true, France got it earlier. It's not because of COVID-19. I doubt that's why. They just decided maybe
They might have used that as an excuse.
they might have used that as an excuse, but they did release the RE3 early.
And they're getting
But
shut
we're
down.
not talking about RE3 today, and we won't be reading comments about it for the most part.
Yeah, just to avoid spoilers, guys.
Yeah.
We don't want to rehash.
We don't want to ruin it for anybody else.
Plus, we don't want to repeat everything we said yesterday
Yeah, exactly.
again. So
Remember to wash your hands and keep personal space. Personal space.
I like how that's relevant now more
it
than
is
ever.
100% relevant. It's like RE3 new. Always appreciated Parker. People griped about him, but I think he gave Jill's chapters in his own some depth.
He's definitely not like a terrible character. He's more forgettable if anything, but he's not like he doesn't piss me off or annoy me like fucking some of the people in Outbreak do.
No, Parker's fine. I forgot Parker used to be in the FBC, says Camise Rogers. That's what Leon is in. No, Leon is in the DSO. And before that, he was in Stratcom. Which is the same thing that fucking Broken Neck, whatever, MacGyver,
fucking,
whatever his name is.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce. That's the same thing that Bruce was a part of. He's not in the FBC. The FBC is a bad place. Connor says, so I understand, does that include the original RE3? We want to avoid all comparisons just to be safe. So for today's stream, we're going to talk Revelations. And pretty much that's about it. We're going to talk Revelations and other things.
Right.
Oh, chat room.
I've collected
I have an
these
announcement to
samples.
make later on, around 2 o'clock. So we'll wait for more people to get in before I announce the good news. Spoiler: the Revelations games are just spin-offs and don't have much effect on the main canon. They're actually very canon. Well, they were. I don't know if they're going to be considered canon anymore.
Right, but they were very.
They
yeah.
were very canon. They're the links between games. Almost like a link between worlds, chat. Oh my god, too many acronyms, says Camise Rogers. Yeah, they love their acronyms, man. Connor said, fair enough. Who is the best loli in Resident Evil? Don't call the FBI. Well, lolis don't necessarily mean illegal. That's just people that look younger. And probably Rebecca, right? Rebecca looks like she's like 14.
Yeah, she looks pretty young.
Even in Vendetta, she looked like she was fucking 14. Too late, Erwin. FBI has already been called. Do you like the final boss of this game? Dustin and I were actually talking about the final boss earlier. I really like the final boss in this game.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. Perfect Abyss or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
For you two, eh? All right, enough
Frosty Glitch Gaming says, I really want to love this game, but it just kind of bores me. I mean, the game is never mentioned again and does not seem to be important to the plot.
These corpses show signs of viral infection.
Yeah, to each his own.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely it has good pacing, so it's
a side story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Marquise?
What's up, Jaden?
Jaden.
And Christopher, what's up? So do you want to show them the previously cutscenes or no? It's only an extra step.
I guess, yeah.
We'll have to speed things up. Starting now.
What's up, Spider-Man? How are you?
Spider-Man, what's going on?
You know what they are, right?
What's that?
The previously cutscenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you load the game after completing an episode, it gives a previously on Revelations, and then like it does like a cut, like a playthrough.
We're not certain.
Well, I guess since they're here for the live stream, we wouldn't really have to do that. We just keep playing.
The signal
Red and Vodka says, "Good news. Are you going to replay Outbreak and save Linda?
chasing Veltro. But judging
Stay
Fuck
tuned
Outbreak.
till 2 o'clock, and you'll find out."
On a ship.
No news.
Erwin says the game was mentioned in Resident Evil 7.
You two will be my eyes out there. Yes, sir.
Space Burrito says before 5. Yes, this game takes place before 5 and after 4. It's the in-between.
In between.
That guy looks like Bill Murray and Michael.
Hockey fan, I literally said the same
Yeah.
thing before you came in here. I was like, it's fucking Bill Murray. Yeah, or Michael from GTA. He could be either or.
This game is probably one of the most kinkiest RE games ever. They literally have a 1-to-1 Chris sex doll that gets tied up.
Yeah, that's why this game is pretty nuts. Like, a lot of drugs went into this. Especially
Spider-Man
because they didn't
says-
know what was going on.
Yeah, for sure. He says he's doing good out here delivering essential packages for UPS.
I hope not.
YD Bite Me said, "Are you guys going to play Revelations 1? Question
All
mark."
right.
We're playing Revelations 1 right now.
Well, Kyle,
Your wish will be granted.
it's on the screen right in front of you. Eric Haviland says Rev 1 is more slow paced like the original RE titles. With its slower pace, jump scares are more apparent. Yeah, I agree. Waka Lock with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much,
Hey.
Waka Lock. He says, "Morning, guys. Let's get it today." Careful, Waka Lock. We have a UPS driver in the chat room. Our Waka Lock's our resident FedEx driver. There might be some rivalry happening.
Right, robbery.
You
in
ever
the
see that
chat.
picture when the two hit each other?
Oh, yeah.
They're both outside, like screaming at each other. That's so good. Maybe it's a fusion of both, Michael Murray. Wait, how is this after 5 but before 4? Wasn't all this before Chris and Jill went to Spencer's mansion? That is not what I said. I said it's before 5 and after 4.
They're trying to switch your words.
Yeah. Just make sure that you rewind and re-listen if you didn't hear it correctly. Your daily streams are making this quarantine fly by. Thank you, guys. Well, Frankie, we're here for you, man. This is the Resident Evil 3 Remake Critical. They changed a lot. Joe went back in time in this one, and we're on our way down to the FBC's Time Crisis lair to go get Regina. We're also on a boat, because why not? What
Because
system?
why not?
What system are you playing on, says Shadowlink? We are playing on the Nintendo Switch. What is considered essential packages?
Resident Evil 3. Animal Crossing. Those are essential.
John Lemley says, "Do you guys think Michael could have come up with a working excuse for failing to have the college tuition for the Scott for Tots kids
This thing
if he
has a
spent
lot
more
of
time to think
similarities
about
to
it?"
the
Oh my
courses on the
god. If he spent more time to think about it. I like that you put that in there.
Yeah, right?
If he spent more time to think about it.
And Patriot said, "My bad, lol." Nah, I was just clowning you. I'm just being funny.
Oh my god, the sex doll.
Oh no, it's Chris!
Come on, say
Hello,
something.
Callie. She says, "Hi, friends."
Hello, Callie.
What are your guys' top 5 RE characters? Mine are Claire, Jill, Leon, Ada, and Chris. I mean, I hope that's everyone's top 5, because they're the only 5 that matter.
Zero Eyes. I like Bioshock. I played the first two and I enjoyed them very much. I never played Infinite though.
Dylan's still with Paula. I never played Bioshock. It's another franchise that escaped me. Vitamin said UPS and FedEx will merge together to become Fed-Ups to combat the virus.
Fed-Ups. They're fed up.
They're fed
They're
up
fed
with
up
this virus.
with these packages being essential only.
Are you guys going to watch Ghostbusters Afterlife? Ant probably will.
I like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I hated the last one, but this one's supposed to be like the third one, so yes. I'm there in the theater.
Chris going through a steroid withdrawal.
He's like, I must inject something.
We will not be using the classic Carlos skin in the RE3 remake playthrough. At least that I'm pretty sure we both said that. We're going to use the new one because the new one looks great. We might use the classic skin when we play with the miniskirt, but that'll be it. What's up, Carlos Cruz? Bioshock Infinite was a great story. The ending was so good. Wakalok said, "Yup, I'm cool with my UPS drivers. This is proof that they've been replaced with robots." Because there's a rivalry that you can't stamp out.
Oh, also, I forgot to tell you, I did, for the sake of, you know, us playing RE3.
Yeah.
I did pre-order it digitally, and I got the theme.
Awesome.
I got
Which
the
what
RE
console?
theme. The Pro.
The Pro. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I'm.
Does Xbox have a theme too?
No.
Well, they don't do the themes.
They don't
like
do
that, right?
dynamic
Yeah.
themes, no. But they because I'm gonna be getting my Xbox copy like
Physically,
yeah. and later probably, if
Gotcha.
not on the actual day of release.
Awesome.
I hope I get a day of release because, like I said, they charged me for my collector's edition.
Well,
so.
Play Asia should come through no matter what. So
They
we'll
should, no
we'll
matter
have
what.
one to open. No matter who gets it, we'll have one to open.
Right.
I just finished Doom Eternal yesterday, man. What a ride! Nice, Space Burrito.
That's great, man. I didn't beat it that fast, but I'm gonna try to beat it within the quarantine time.
Looking at Jill in this game after playing the RE3 demo is so jarring. Yeah, well, that's what happens when time goes by, man. Infinite is okay, but wasn't a complete iteration of its ideas. Its DLC also kind of ruined some essential plot points from the first game. Izzy said it's time for Yahoo! Can you show us the theme, Anthony? Yeah, Anthony can show you guys the theme. We'll have it on the stream when we do it.
Yeah.
Because he's going to bring his console. Do you guys think we will see any USS in RE3?
USS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we might see corpses.
Yeah, we might see what's left over, but I feel like the UBCS is going to be like a main. I mean, that's the vibe that I got from it. Was that's what they're trying to go for.
Yeah.
Parker, I found a
What's up?
key. You think it's
I just remembered something, but I can't say it.
Oh no, okay. You looked at me like I should have did something. I'm like, wait, what did I do?
You're playing fine. The game's really linear. John and Anthony, do you think this quarantine will last for months? I don't think so. I think we'll be out of it in another 3 or 4 weeks.
I think if you know,
if people are actually listening.
If people have to listen and you know, that's it, man. It's just about listening and being respectful. I don't really think I need anything else. There's gotta be something else in here. He's moshing.
Do you guys think they will remake the intro of the original 3? Yes. We predicted that in our prediction video.
Now they might make it more cinematic, like the RE2 one was,
sure.
with the lights and everything going out, and it's like Resident Evil 2, like cool shit like that, with the camera swooping through. They could make it more like that. That'd be great.
Yes, Vitamin. They have given out copies. We were talking about that yesterday. John Lemley said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, Leon! You still haven't impregnated my sister."
Oh my God.
We have everything you need to get together at my place.
To get together at my place.
We have everything you need. Judging from China's experience with the virus, it'll probably go on for another 3 to 4 months. Yeah, most likely. Who knows? This virus will be over before Congress can get their act together.
I'm not missing anything in here, am I?
There's one to your right. There's an item.
I know that's handgun ammo. That door's locked down there.
I think we'll all be good by May. Be respectful and don't jump the guy. I think it means don't jump the gun. A guy died recently from taking a corona cure that wasn't even a cure.
Don't jump the guy.
Yeah, don't jump the guy.
Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Besides the stuff I can't pick up.
Do y'all think Revelations 2 is better than this one? I love RE, but this game was boring to me. I think they're both good in their own way. If I had to pick between the two, I really like Jill's in this, but I think Rev 2 is a little bit better to play.
I always liked Rev 2 a little bit more, but I like both of them.
Here's his FedEx.
Oh shit.
Look.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn. Walk a lock.
You're fucking working it, dude.
But don't jump guys either. He said he meant gun.
Fuck off, mate.
Fucking Christ.
Why are they so hard to dodge?
Because there's a dedicated dodge button in this game. You have to press A at the right time. The actions taken to address the virus will have stopped once the hysteria and noise around it ends and people get pissed off about having to stay home and not making any money. I prefer Rev 1 to Rev 2.
Come on, we gotta help Chris.
Anyone play RE3 demo unassisted? Yeah, we checked it out unassisted. The worst RE games are 0 and 6. In the mainline games, I don't share that opinion, but I could understand.
Alright, the Chris Sex doll.
This part's awesome.
Chris?
It even looks like his code Veronica.
What is this?
Yeah, see, there's the Greyhound.
Great.
I knew there was a dog on the logo. Moira is irritating. I think Moira is just like she would be.
I always love this. Shit, it's a trap. It's just the way he falls. It's so good. Hockey fan, that is a no. That is a hard fucking no. I hope you stayed home as well. But
yeah.
You know what? If you decided, be safe, man. Like if you volunteered. Because I know hockey fans a team member as well. Hey LTRE, do you have a checklist for the Legacy series? How many games completed out of how many total? Yeah. We have... John has a list right here.
This will be, let's see, 1, 2...
Is this episode 2 now?
Yeah.
Then it is yours.
Got S rank.
Got the S, baby.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 games we're playing in the Legacy series.
24.
And this is number 17. So after today, it'll be 17 out of 24 done. And then tomorrow we're off.
And Thursday is Operation Raccoon City.
Yup.
We're in the 2012 era of Resident Evil, right before the dark days.
Absolutely.
So we are heading into the deep
Oh, it does it
decline.
automatically. I didn't know it did that.
Yeah.
The signal was lost over the
That's why when you said you had to reload it, I'm like, I don't remember
I
that
thought
being
I
a thing.
remembered it being reloaded.
right here on this ship.
The chances we can't finish the Legacy stream before 3, probably less than 13%.
Yeah, we're pretty confident now that we aren't working our daily jobs at the moment, that we can fill in the time and make it work. And we dedicate, like I said, during the days now we're going to be streaming, so we dedicate the daytime to get our work done, and we don't got to start at 7:30 and end at like 4 a.m. So we'll have a full day of us being like awake and ready to do it. So the chances are pretty high that we're going to be completing it, and we're going to be moving right along to RE3 as planned.
Yeah.
So we almost had a few wrenches thrown in there with our job situation, but right now we're just pretty much taking it as it is because we didn't know what we were going to do. Me and John had to reassess this calendar thing like 3 different times just to make it work because of everything that's going on right now. But yeah, we're here, guys. We're here with you. And now John is playing, and this is episode Dose.
I'm surprised she doesn't have her ass out.
I was going to say, where's her ass?
Slow down, Chris.
We're almost there, Jessica.
Dude, her outfit when they're evacuating
She looks
the
like
building,
she's like about to go out to the mall and
Yeah.
like buy some shoes or some shit. Like that's what she looks like right now, even with that jacket on. Chris looks like a fucking Lego. And
he's even fatter.
Yeah, no, right, he's husky as shit.
Who'd have thought we'd be stuck out here for so long?
I'm not really worried about the collectibles. We'll get them another day. Somebody commented we still have to beat Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. We have time set aside for that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Did you guys decide to skip
actually
Mercenaries 3D or did I miss it? No, we're doing that together on the 30th with Umbrella Corps.
Yeah, Umbrella Corps in that game we're putting in one day.
And Umbrella Chronicles. We're gonna finish that on that day too.
Yeah.
And the intel we got on Veltro was on the money. Come on.
Look at my little scissors in the back.
Yeah, I know.
My
You'll
med kit.
never know. Jessica's the main protagonist of RE8 confirmed as a Spectre. If you could find Operation Raccoon for cheap, then sure. Yeah, I mean, it's cheap on Steam, and I already own it on a couple of different platforms, but if we're playing it on PC, it's not much at all. The game is really cheap and really old, and I don't really think anyone wants it, so it's not that expensive. When it was Jessica and I wear booty shorts in a snowstorm. That's true. It shows that some people are ready for the weather and some people aren't. You gotta bulk up before you cut, John. So yeah, this is his bulking stage.
Check out the plane more thoroughly. See what we find.
The fuck?
We should check out the
I don't
plane
think the
more
scissors
thoroughly.
get used,
See what we
Spectre.
find.
I don't remember.
I don't think they do. What are you doing, Jessica? Also, not sure if this was answered as my internet went down. If they did a Rev 3, what do you think it'd be about and who would we play as? Ethan? A joke. I joke, he says. Well, I don't know. I mean, thinking about who they didn't include in these first two
Manifest
games.
should give us a lead to work with.
Let's see. They were headed for Valentine Airport.
If that's where they are, this mine should take us there.
Because Chris and Jill were in this one, and Claire, Moira, and Barry were in the second one. Like, who do you cast in the Revelations 3?
Rebecca.
You could.
Billy.
Billy, yeah.
Bring Billy back.
Jessica, I need a hand.
Hold on.
Episode 1 down. 11 to go.
This cave is too cold.
Fuck you, Jessica.
You should have worn your thermal
Real Boys Gaming, what's going on?
Did you hear that?
Fuck you, Jessica. You literally did nothing.
They have the same animation as the RE4 dogs.
This is why I like Chihuahuas.
Juan Therese is in here. What's going on, Juan?
These things?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Then Veltro is back from the dead.
Yeah. We have to stop them before anyone gets hurt.
Tired?
Yeah, a little bit. So I got the coffee. Where is Carlos in the more current RE games?
Dead.
Yeah, not there. But, you know, we'll see what they do with him in this one. Will he serve a purpose in the future? Probably not. But, as long as we get a better portrayal of him. And will RE3 Remake replace the original RE3 as your top games of all time? I don't know.
We'll see.
Replace is a very strong word.
I doubt it will replace it. But as far as being awesome, I'm
Yeah.
super excited.
Will it be on my top 3? I mean, like it might be for John's. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has the potential to be. I don't see why not. If it doesn't end up on that for me personally, on how I hold certain games like that, especially Resident Evil games, to a certain standard, then there would be a problem. Like if I were to not include it in that, so I would definitely have more issues with the game, which I shouldn't, because I really liked RE2. But we'll see. Hey guys, lovely to join you once again. Says Francisco. He says, "What do you think overall about this game?" It's enjoyable.
I love this game.
It's fun. It's pretty laid back. I don't think it's too laid back like some people in the chat think. I know, you know, this might not be everyone's cup of tea for a spin-off game, but I think it holds up really well. The only thing that might not hold up so much is obviously the way the movements and the mechanics are now.
Yeah, this
after
feels
playing,
like 5.
Yeah,
like it feels like when I move around,
right,
I feel like I'm playing 5.
feel-
See how I can do this?
right, and the
Like,
camera
look,
just yep. You're literally like
I'm not even human.
right. So that's the only thing that's like dated about it now, and we can really only say that now after playing RE2 because it was so fucking well.
Yeah, RE2 is awesome.
so
RE3 is awesome too.
They got the in 2 and 3 they got the movement down pat with the new RE engine. So that's the only thing, but this game still holds up really well.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. I don't really feel like I'm
Jill, was it?
like
Was what? Stay focused.
Even when you played 5, it wasn't too like hard. You know what I mean?
No.
Going it back to 5.
5.
That
5
was
took
the
about
first
an
time.
hour for me to get used to the buttons.
Yeah,
It
that was
fun.
the first time I went back to 5 after from front to back after playing 2 in like a year.
I picked
And
that back up.
it you know, it wasn't as hard to get kind of back into it. Maybe it's just muscle memory from me playing it all the time, but the movement though was definitely noticeable that it is different. It's more janky.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Our Revelations 2 suffers the same thing. Because before they changed everything. Where are we at here? If Billy appears in Revelations 3, it would mark the second time he's in a game containing the phrase Resident Evil 3. I see what you did there, John. I'm going to be honest about Resident Evil 3 Remake. The score, like RE2, is not great compared to the original so far.
I disagree. I like the score.
I like the score so far, but again, I gotta actually listen to the whole thing and play the game. What's going on? Matthew Muller says hi. Good afternoon, boys. What's going on? Oh god, the part where Chris, is it Chris Fald?
Yeah, say. Chris gets hurt.
Okay, he said Fald. I was like, what? What's a Fald?
If I time it right, I can just knife him.
Chema says, I still think RE5 should have been mostly Sheva and Josh with maybe Chris.
Sheva and Josh would have been cool, actually.
Yeah, I mean, because it really would have showed that side of the BSA division.
That would have been a big step for Resident Evil 2, because that would have been the first time they had 2 African-American characters at the front.
Right.
They really haven't ever had them at the front yet.
No.
And Sheva and Josh are both good characters. It's just that Sheva robbed Jill of her spotlight, which shouldn't have been the case.
Another pipe! Get down!
Get the fuck out of here.
Another pipe! Get down!
Thanks for literally doing nothing, Jessica. You're literally standing right there. Help a brother out.
Mel says, help, I'm falling, I can't get up. Isaiah says, are you playing this on Nintendo Switch? Yes, Isaiah, we are. Danger Dylan's in here, says, hey everyone, sorry I'm late. It's okay,
What's up,
Dylan?
Danger Dylan?
Okay.
The Switch Lite's not trash.
Bring what up?
Spectre says, I like it, but I don't love the score. Not enough dark synth, but I'm still hoping for an original score swap. Me too, Spectre. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to listen to the whole thing. Zombie Slayer says, hey dude, want to listen to some records? I always want to listen to records. Handsome Hanson says, is the Switch like trash? No, it's not.
No. The Switch Lite's definitely not as powerful as the normal Switch.
It's not.
But it's fun to have.
It's not like trash. It's just one of those things where it's like, look, if you're someone like Callie's sister, for example, she got the Switch Lite because she never thought that she would even use the TV dock feature, right? So if you're someone that doesn't even care about the TV dock feature, and you just kind of want like that kind of experience where you can just, take it with you and play. Yeah, the graphics are a little dumbed down on the handheld Switch, but it's nothing, it's nothing crazy. It's not trash or anything like that.
I want to get a Switch Lite just to have up in my room.
Yeah.
So I can just play in bed.
Right.
Because they made it so that your save files traded.
Right, exactly. So it's like if you don't really care about the whole TV feature.
Except for Pokemon.
Then
Pokemon doesn't support the
I say go
save.
for it. Also, I do like, personally, I prefer the detachable Joy-Cons over
Me too.
that. So in regards to like if you're someone like John who you're going to be having both Switches to choose from, then you could do whatever. But if you're only getting one or the other, you have to ask the important question on whether or not you want to dock it to the TV or not, or if you think that is something you prefer. If not, you might only care about the handheld shit. If you're only on 3DS, then you probably only care
The
about
Switch Lite's awesome. If you're like a 3DS person, the Switch Lite's your guy.
right.
If you're a home console gamer and you like to have the option of TV and on the go,
We'll go after Jill and Parker. I hope that's not a problem.
Not at all. Make your way to the Mediterranean.
why do they call it a Switch anymore if it doesn't do as name suggested? Because it's the Switch Lite.
Any idea what's going on?
It's a
That
cross-platform.
I actually never thought about that. That actually makes sense though.
Well, I mean, so it's
Cause you'll switch. Oh.
well, it's meant to be. It's like if you're gonna take it and you're gonna have cross saves and stuff like that, they didn't want to mess up the name again.
Yeah, I know. They're not going to change the name of their foundation that they already fucking made, but
You can
it's
take
still
your because then they would
interesting.
have to make new cartridges. They'd have to make everything.
Well, yeah, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, if they called it like the unswitch, people would be like,
No
"Does my
switch.
Switch games play?"
No
Yeah.
switch. Hey,
So-
can you plug this into a fucking TV? You could have easily included. No.
It absolutely makes sense that they kept the name.
They still could have easily put a fucking dock feature on that thing, though. They could have. But they
That
had
was
to make it
that's-
different.
That's the fans' problem. They
Right.
wanted it.
That's true.
They were asking them for it. They didn't plan on doing that in the beginning.
And now we might get a more powerful Switch,
Which
which
I
we
want.
talked about in the
Yeah.
other stream, I think last week or this
Yeah.
week, whatever week it was. We were talking about that.
Somewhere on the ship.
Yeah, Patriot. We're gonna be careful. That's also why we're keeping a lot of RE3 discussion out of the chat, so we don't run into anything like that. What's going on, Deep Breakdown? What's going on, Gels? Brazes? Nintendo doesn't switch. Have you ever played No Friends Switch? It involves sticking one finger in your mouth and one in your butt, and when someone says switch, you switch. Jesus, that's a very different rendition of Switch, Gil.
Sounds like something Gil might do on his free time.
I was gonna say, yeah, that sounds like something from personal experience. That was really too in depth for you to put that in the chat. Even stronger Switch Ultra.
Yeah,
Says Mel's.
Switch Ultra would be awesome.
The dodge system in this is a little weird. Yes, it's pretty much button.
You saw me dodge earlier.
Yeah, I dodged earlier too. I just didn't dodge with the last two that I got smacked by. How to dodge? In this, it's A, right?
It's B.
B.
You have to press the thing and it's like weird.
You have to press the action button. Click the action button on your controller. Action button. Anthony, can you read my last comment? I want to know your opinion. Sorry, Joey. We're getting a lot of comments in here. Okay. What if Revelation 3 had a Wesker fanatic and Jake and Jill facing him together, and he learns more about his father from Jill's view? A Wesker fanatic, like someone who's obsessed with Wesker. That's something that hasn't been done before, where it's like someone like looks up to one of these like crazy motherfuckers that are trying to take over the world. And in Resident Evil, we've seen certain similar things like that, where it's like, I want to live up in these footsteps and do my own thing. But a fanatic, a Wesker, that seems a little too cheesy. In my opinion, they could just have someone that's like, because granted, how many ideas can you run out of, and how many stuff can you keep going, and the stuff that hasn't been done before? Because if there's another guy with the same plans and the same motives, like, it could also get old. So it depends on how they do it.
I keep pressing the wrong button to dodge. I like the Revelations series.
Yeah, it's not bad, Frosty. But again, I respect your opinion. We enjoy Jesse Mize says, hi guys, what's your opinion about the Revelation series? We enjoy it very much. I would still personally like to see it continue in some way, even though it's probably not really on the near agenda at this point. Matthew Muller, he says, have you ever gone to the gym? Yes, we both have. I go to the gym regularly, but not in the 2 weeks. I just go to a park and work out. So just Wesker, right? Yeah. Dictator Wesker. Yeah, the cliffhanger with Jake, but like, I feel like they're not going to do much with that cliffhanger because RE6 came out to the masses and then they got the response that they did. So I think whatever they were trying to do, I don't think they're going to follow up on that. Now, if they followed it up in a spinoff just to say, hey, we didn't forget about it, sure, but how long do y'all think the franchise can go? I think, if Final Fantasy can make it to the fucking until, we're fucking 80 and we're dying, because that's how long Final Fantasy is going to be remastered and made.
Yeah.
That's one of the games that has the highest numbers I've ever fucking seen for games that keep going.
Well, the advantage that has over Resident Evil is that every game, very few of them are actually linked.
Yeah.
But if
Whereas
Final
Resident
Fantasy
Evil's
could do
like a
it,
concurrent story.
right? But if Final Fantasy could do it, I think Resident Evil has the potential if they just keep it going. We're playing this on the Switch. Can Jake return, do you think? Asks Mel's. I don't know.
Oh, fucking whore.
Now, would I rather see Jake return over Ethan? Yeah, because at least Jake seemed like a character. Now, was he the most fleshed out character and explained character ever? No, he definitely wasn't. I think it's hard for Resident Evil fans to argue that he was, but if they give him more time and they give him a proper game that's just him or something like that, or that explains his story, I feel like we could bring him back and it makes sense. But again, it's attached to RE6, and that's the problem, is that I think they're just trying to get away from that. Kyle said, Rev 1 has an unnecessarily convoluted and comedic story with boring enemy designs, says Kyle. I think the enemy designs in this game, they kind of remind me of RE7's a lot in regards to, like, you know, I wasn't a big fan of the enemy design in this game or 7, but I still enjoy this game a lot, despite the enemy designs. But I do enjoy the story of this game. We'll agree to disagree on that one. Actually, Ship Jake and Sherry want to see the super mutant babies. Oh, you want to see the mutant babies that they never make because they completely go away from each other, and they at the end of 6 they're just like, hey, I'm going to send you a text on a plane. All right, goodbye forever. It's like, shit, man, that went nowhere. Final Fantasy will outlive all of us. Yes, it will. What if Ethan was actually Wesker? Well, it'd be better than the Ethan we got. Skagdad is a pretty cool enemy. Yeah, it definitely has some good enemies in here.
I gotta get used to playing this game again, man. Playing like shit. The fuck?
I like how he's shooting him, but it doesn't, like, take him off of you any faster. Yeah, Pef, the molded I wasn't too big on in 7, personally.
It's hard playing all these games in a row because I'm like pressing all these buttons trying to do all these different things and none of them are the same.
Yeah.
I wish they would have just kept their control scheme the same.
Think of how we've been playing the Legacy series, and then you played RE2 the other day, and then we played RE3, and then we played Umbrella, and then Darkside Chronicles, and now we're playing Revelations. We're all fucking out of whack right now. Do you think Wesker could return somehow? Yes, I do. I think with long enough time, I think he could return. They don't really have to give much explanation as to why he's alive, because people will just accept it. I'll accept it.
Yeah.
I like to see Wesker again. I honestly think he's been gone for almost 10 years now. In regards to, like, the actual time that we've last seen him, like, consistently. So I think it's been long enough. Yeah, I agree. The graphics in this do look really solid. Especially coming from a 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
Isaiah asks, what made Final Fantasy VII so good? All you do in the original is take turns hitting each other. Well, that's what Final Fantasy is, though. You know? That's the type of game.
It's a turn-based game.
It's turn-based, yeah.
But, I mean, you can boil anything down to as simple as that.
Right, exactly.
It's more than just taking turns hitting each other. You should go play it.
Yeah, give it a shot, man. If it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But I feel like if it's not, you should play the new one, because I'm not the biggest fan of that style of game, and I played the demo of 7 and I was impressed. Steve Fandor says, I've listened to all your Spotify podcasts. I want more. Well, you're going to be getting one. You're going to be getting actually a couple. We're going to be covering a lot of stuff in the next month and a half to 2 months. So thanks for supporting us, man. John is playing right now. I played episode 1. John is playing episode 2. Thank you, Diaz. When can we play the Resistance beta? 27th. I was thinking clone plot twist that RE5 Wesker was a fake one, but True Wesker wanted more within the shadows. Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people were thinking. It's like if they were to bring him back, they would just make that not the real Wesker. Frosty said after Wesker died, it felt like the series lost something. I agree. For a little bit, it felt like it did. Definitely with 6. Not a fan of Simmons. Not a fan of any of that stuff. Space Seizure, what's going on? It's going good. We're playing some Revelations today. You guys should add RE1 Game Boy Color port to the Legacy series. Oh, man. Yeah, I know there is a available version of that. A somewhat available version of that to play. We may show it someday. Yep, and you're right, Chemist. Turn-based is good if you like strategy. That is correct.
Yep.
That's why those games exist. Frost said, I used to not like turn-based combat, but after playing the original Final Fantasy VII, I totally get the appeal. Still think the new combat system will be better, though. Yeah, I was surprised the way that they were doing it. I was expecting just all turn-based in the new remake of 7. Carlos A say, what's up? On my last lunch before the quarantine here in Houston. Well, stay safe, man. And thanks for coming by in the chat. Spectre says, have you ever thought about doing a RE movie series watch along?
Come on, I was pressing the fucking button.
They're so bad. Yeah, I've always wanted to do, as part of the Let's Talk Resident Evil podcast, do fan commentaries on all the movies. I still plan on doing that. I still want to do that. You know, basically, since we can't upload anything with the movie in it, we would just upload the audio as a podcast format, and then you guys would time the movie with us on your own devices, whether it's DVD, Blu-ray, digital, and then we would just time it up and watch it together, and you would just listen to us in the background. $2 super chat from Diaz says, well done, guys. Keep it up. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yes, Space Burrito. Simmons is a weirdo. Simmons did it all because he was in love with Ada. Well, in love with the shitty writing of that game, yeah. Matthew Miller asks our favorite games. My favorite game is Resident Evil 3. John's is Resident Evil 2.
Yep.
Overall, yeah. Well, you would say RE2 and then Final Fantasy 8, probably.
Probably, yeah. Resident Evil 2. It's probably my favorite game. It's Gold and Silver. Pokemon Gold and Silver's up there too.
I was gonna say, yeah,
but that's because there's a lot of games, bro. But I think Resident Evil 2 is my favorite.
I'm at the bridge.
808. Frosty says Wesker is Darth Vader when compared to Simmons. It's true. When will the new podcast be up? It's going to be up. I'm going to try to get it up today. I keep saying I'm going to get it up every day, and then I don't. That's what she said. But I'm going to be uploading it this week so you guys can listen to it, and that will probably be it until the RE3 game comes out. Because there's really nothing else that we can cover in the meantime, and we're not going to be doing a spoilers podcast until it's out. So we're not going to be covering anything else that has been coming out.
Damn it, Conan.
Oof, the fucking high kick, dude.
Freeze! Drop the weapon!
Drop yours, Parker.
Who the hell are you?
It's an ugly mug.
My name is Conan O'Brien.
A double mystery.
Episode 3. That guy looks terrible. Look at his hair. What
He doesn't look good.
Resident Evil Revelations.
It's hard for me to pick a favorite RE game. I've played so many.
Whack-a-lock, you have to do curbside pickup. If you decide to still buy something, you'll go into the parking lot, get a number. That number will be assigned to you, and then you'd have to order it online ahead of time. So the answer is yes.
Make your way to the Mediterranean.
Where?
Damn it. Bastard took all my weapons.
Can you reach HQ?
No, comms are as it seems.
All his facial features are tiny, and in the middle of his face.
We'll be stuck here.
I like how he just tapped it. He just rolls up.
Brandon, we are ready for Resident Evil Remake. Ghosts of Veltro!
All right, so we were on episode 3. Out of 12. I think we'll finish by 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really...
As long as Terra Grigia doesn't...
Yes.
Oh, you're on the fun chapter. Look at his ugly fucking face, bro. Look at her ugly fucking Nazi outfit.
Still hurting, cadet?
No, I can still fight.
That's the
God, it doesn't help their face looks like a paper plate, bro. It looks bad.
City is finished.
Yeah, we need to get his ugly ass face. If you two could have a crossover between 2 games, what would they be?
Dino Crisis and Resident Evil. I want to see zombies and fucking dinosaurs run the streets and kill
zombie-saurs.
everything. Dinosaurs.
Spectre said, what are they wearing? Jesus.